guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a quick video on the topic of periods. So if you think that this topic is too TMI or you're a boy and you're watching, then thank you for watching. But if you're going to be grossed out about this, then I will give you 2 seconds for those of you guys who don't want to watch this to click out now. So these are just tips that I've learned throughout the years that I wish somebody would have told me when I kind of first started getting my period, because I feel like it's one of those things like in middle school where you're just kind of like really nervous and like all your friends start getting it and then you feel like you're like the last person to get it and then you start getting cramps and then you get all these things and then it's just I don't know why I always wanted one when I was in middle school, because it's really annoying. So with that being said, let's move on to my 10 tips for the time of the month. 1. Drinking a lot of water. I know it doesn't sound like the best idea since you're already bloated and the last thing you want to do is put more liquid into your body, but drinking water will actually help flow everything through, no pun intended, but really it does help. So keep drinking water when you're on that period. 2. Staying away from caffeine, sugary food, salty food, basically anything that you're craving during the time of the month. And the reason I say that is because those things actually make your cramps a lot worse. And yes, it might make you feel really, really awesome when you're craving it and you get it. But then trust me, like an hour or 2 hours later, you're just gonna feel even worse because that is really going to make your cramps a lot worse. 3. Keeping active. I used to get really, really bad cramps. Bad cramps to the point where I would be sleeping and then it would wake me up because it was so painful. So what I've been told is to exercise. And I thought it was the stupidest thing because the last thing I want to do is get out of bed when I'm in pain to go and exercise, which is something that I don't really love doing anyways. And so I just thought that it didn't really make sense, but you really do need to get your blood flowing and your muscles moving. And if you do that, then it actually alleviates the cramps. And if you don't want to get out of bed and you don't want to do any walking around and you just really don't want to be out into the real world, then you can just do some yoga poses, and there's a ton of yoga poses on Google, Pinterest, wherever, where it kind of targets your pelvic area, your pelvic area and abdomen area. And so that is definitely a great thing to do when you're on your period because again, it will help lessen the cramps. 4. Another option is to take a warm bath or a hot shower because the warmth of the water will really, really help your stomach and alleviate the cramps. 5. Okay, you don't want to work out, you don't want to take a shower, you just want to sit in bed and binge watch TV. I get it, it happens. What you can do is grab some uncooked rice, put it into a bowl, put it in the microwave, pop it back out, put it into a pillowcase, and then you just place it on top of your stomach and binge watching Netflix, here you come. I'm sure you guys already know that heat helps muscle cramps. Anytime you have just regular cramps in general, you know how you have those heat packs, kind of the same idea, you just put it onto your abdomen area and cramps be gone. 6. Now if your cramps are becoming excruciatingly painful, which that has happened to me many, many times, just pop some Advil, you're fine, okay? 7. If it's your first couple of days of your period and you know your flow is a little bit heavier, yes I know TMI, but girl, it happens, then stick to wearing dark jeans because the last thing you want to do is wear light colored jeans and then have some leakage going on and then it just is going to be super embarrassing, so just keep that in mind. 8. Speaking of leaking, because sometimes it happens and I hate that word, it just kind of grosses me out. Speaking of that, bring extra pair of underwear. I'm not saying toss it into your backpack or your purse. Put it into a little mini makeup bag or something like that where you put extra tampons or extra pads. Put in extra underwear in there because if you do happen to have some leaking going on and you catch it before it actually gets onto your pants, then you could just change out your underwear and wash it when you get home. 9. If you're worried about leaking while you're sleeping, then wear a tampon. This is something that I wasn't able to do when I was younger because I was just so scared to use a tampon. But if you're used to that and you're comfortable with that, then it's definitely a better choice to wear tampons and go to bed because you can move around freely without worrying about anything. Just make sure you set your alarm for 8 hours or 6 hours so that you could go and change it so you're not leaking. But seriously, it is such a lifesaver if you're like me and you toss and turn in bed and you wake up on the other side of the bed, then trust me, it's the way to go. 10. Now, if you think that you can't bear your cramps anymore and your flow is way too heavy and then you become super moody and etc., then talk to your doctor and see if you can get on birth control. birth control does not mean that you're having sex all the time. It does not mean you're sleeping around. And sometimes I feel like birth control has this bad stigma around it. But if you feel that this is going to help you on your times during the month, then speak to your doctor and see what options you have. And if you feel like that's something that you really, really want to discuss with your doctor, do it. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed about it. And if you guys are against birth control, then that's fine. But for those of you guys who are interested in it, then I would definitely just consult your doctor and see what options are available. So I hope you guys enjoyed those 10 tips. I know this video was a little bit more TMI than my normal videos, but you know what? I feel like with my channel, I just kind of want to talk about things that I want to share with you guys. And I feel like these are just things that I've learned throughout the years that I wish I knew earlier on. And so I hope that you guys learned something new. And if you guys did, make sure to tell your friends because I'm sure your gal pals will enjoy that too. So I think that's about it. Like I mentioned in my previous video, please be patient with me. I'm trying very, very hard to get videos out for you every single Sunday, but this moving thing is going a little bit crazy. I will be doing a vlog, so I'll get something up for you guys that way. And I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys next Sunday. Bye! Sure, a lot of you guys already know that the warmth really helps soothe muscles, cramps.